Section 2 of Popular Tales from the Norse. This is the LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Read by Verant Real. Popular Tales from the Norse by Sir George Webb Dasent. Section 2. Notice of First Edition. These translations from Norse Folkeeventyr, collected with such freshness and faithfulness by M.M.S. Bjornson and Moe, have been made at various times and at long intervals during the last 15 years, a fact which is mentioned only to account for any variations in style or tone, of which, however, the translator is unconscious, that a critical eye may detect in this volume. One of them, The Master Thief, has already appeared in Blackwood's magazine for November 1851, from the columns of which periodical it is now reprinted by the kind permission of the proprietors. The translator is sorry that he has not been able to comply with the suggestion of some friends upon whose goodwill he sets all store, who wished him to change and soften some features in these tales, which they thought likely to shock English feeling. He has, however, felt it to be out of his power to meet their wishes, for the merit of an undertaking of this kind rests entirely on its faithfulness and truth. And the man who, in such a work, wilfully changes or softens, is as guilty as he who puts bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. Of this guilt, at least, the translator feels himself free, and, perhaps, if any, who may be inclined to be offended at first, will take the trouble to read the introduction which precedes and explains the tales, they may find not only that the softening process would have sparked these popular traditions for all, except the most childish readers, but that the things which shock them at the first blush are, after all, not so very shocking. For the rest, it ill becomes him to speak of the way in which his work has been done, but if the reader will only bear in mind that this, too, is an enchanted garden, in which whoever dares to pluck a flower, does it at the peril of his head, and if he will then read the book in a merciful and tender spirit, he will prove himself what the translator most longs to find, a gentle reader, and both will part on the best terms. End of section 2.